Born to a family of immigrants, Graciela Tiscareno-Sato had one goal: to be a first-generation college student. But this week's Hometown Hero shares her story of strength as not only a woman in the Air Force, but a Latina.
Never heard of it. Yeah, when your mom and dad are from Mexico and you're a kid of immigrants, nobody in your family served. So it was a foreign concept.
Born just over the border in El Paso, Texas, Graciela Tiscareno-Sato was the oldest of 5 children born to first-generation immigrants. Going to school in northern Colorado, she learned early on what the path to her American dream would look like.
And they all would go to Paris and Austria and Germany and Hawaii for vacations. And I was like, I want to travel, but we always packed the car and went to Mexico in a car. Right? So the way it came about was after visiting their houses and noticing that what they all had in common to be able to travel is college-educated parents. I said, so how can I go to college?
That's when Graciela started asking questions. How could she someday take her children on vacations to Europe? Graciela found that answer in an unexpected place: the high school's guidance counselor and her husband, a major in the U.S. Air Force.
And she invited me to her house for dinner, and she said, let my husband tell you how he got out of Appalachia. And then that's how I learned about the Air Force ROTC scholarship.
With that mentorship, Graciela was on her way in another packed-up car to UC Berkeley on that same ROTC scholarship. The irony, halfway through that schooling, she still had never been on a plane.
20 years old, halfway through college, finally on an airplane.
What did that feel like?
Well, I realized what I'd been missing. And so I did. I went back and I said, hey, I want to fly. What do I do? And then they guided me, and then the Air Force chose me to go to undergraduate navigator school. So that's how it happened.
One of 32, the only woman and the only Latina, Graciela had finally earned her wings and a degree in environmental design. And from there, her career took flight. Deploying to 4 continents over 9 years, a senior instructor and crew member aboard an aerial refueling tanker, Graciela realized how far she had come.
And then you find yourself on a crew, on a plane, just the 4 of you on this military airplane, and then you go to the side of the world. And that's when you realize there's like nobody else here. I am fully qualified to be here. And that first trip is where it really started to dawn on me what a special thing I was doing and how bizarre it was that I was doing it, coming from where I came from.
That idea led Graciela down another path, sharing her story with the children who have dreams like she once did. And there begins Graciela's next chapter, Captain Mama, a name inspired by her youngest son after seeing her in uniform for the first time.
Okay, high five. Good night, little guy. What do you say?
Bye, Captain Mama.
Good night, Captain Baby Boy. And so I stayed up all night, literally till 4 in the morning. And then around 3 in the morning, I said, oh my goodness, has anybody ever written a book in English and Spanish where mom's flying an airplane? None. So now I know what I need to do.
So that's what she did. But the Captain Mama book series is about much more than just mothers flying planes.
But if we do literature in 2 languages and we start having those conversations early on, then millions more kids can imagine that potential for themselves.
Graciela travels the country, going to air shows like EAA and spreading the word in English and Spanish that anything is possible with a mentor. That a little girl whose parents immigrated to the U.S. with a dream can do anything she sets her mind to.
So know that you can. Do not believe the people who tell you that you can't is as important. And then understand that with mentorship, you will be able to do it because we've already done it. And then so that's it. It's be proactive and go get it.
And we thank you for your service, Graciela. And if you would like to learn more about women in aviation or the Captain Mama series, you can visit our website at wearegreenbay.com. For Local 5 News, I'm Caitlin Corbett.